people, and welcome to another Quake level. This time around, we're checking out a level called Guns! Basically, this is yet another test level. It's very similar to Glass, and the fact that it's introducing something entirely new to the game. So while last time we got to see some indestructible glass, this time around we're getting introduced to something called the cannon. Now, that name isn't actually officially in the, whatchamacallit. It isn't in the game itself. There's no mention of what it is. But basically, you go into the editor and there's like a mention there to the cannon. It's basically like one of the triggers and different things like that talk about cannon. And so therefore, that's kind of where I got the name for that. And that kind of falls under what I was saying last time, and the fact that if it basically is a named entity in the editor, it works. But, you know, that's normally not the case. It's very rare that you'll see, like, names for that type of stuff. So, yeah, with that in mind, let's actually load this thing up. And, as you see, we're here. In a level. In a world. With nail guns everywhere. Oh, God, that's loud. Okay, let's actually... Anything else I need to talk about before I start, or should I just start it? But as you see, there's a lot of nail traps at the beginning, and there's also one enemy that we need to kill. So yeah, basically Guns test level, lots like I said, like Glass. So let's actually play it this time. I said it's loud, so if you guys can't hear me through this, sorry. Oh wait! Nail traps everywhere! Alright, so you make it past that, and you get here. As you see, this is the cannon. Basically, just stand here and shoot towards the Shambler, and it kills the Shambler. Now, basically, this button controls the cannon. You basically stand on it, and it shoots. It doesn't alert the enemy because it's not you actually shooting, it's the entity in the world. And it's basically like a mounted gun. Like, say how there's no like mounted guns in games or whatnot, and you can like shoot things like they're a turret. But that's basically what this is. They had this wide area down here for the water. Serves no purpose besides being water. But yeah, you basically just shoot the Shambler with these cannons, which you stand on. You stand on the cannons, and it fires. Kind of like, you know, like I said, like a turret. So as you see, you can fire it, but you stand off it and it doesn't fire. It's only when you stand on this particular button over here. Anywhere else won't work. So yeah, you need to stand on this button. And there we are. Just shoot the cannon at whatever. Right now we're shooting at a wall. You know, it's kind of simulated. It's like shooting a turret, but the fact of the matter, it's not, because, you know, the turret doesn't actually, like, really work. You know, it's not a real turret or whatnot. It's the fact that you can't really swivel it around, you can't really fight enemies with it. It's totally a simulated thing. So therefore, it's really just with this one button here, you press it, and it shoots straight at whatever it's facing. You know, and it basically is shooting laser traps at the enemy, using these elongated barrels. As you can see here. So yeah, it looks good. Definitely has a nice little feature. We'd definitely be interested to see this in a level, but as you see here, it's basically just a test level, so nothing too interesting, but at the same time, it's a new feature. Not every day you can go up to a turret and start shooting, is it? But yeah, really nothing much to this one. Like I said, it's like the last one, and the fact that it's a new feature, definitely nice and interesting, but unless we start seeing this feature in like actual levels, as opposed to this little test level environment, it's still relatively just there. Like, you really can't use it in any real gameplay terms. You just stand there and watch a Shambler die, and that's kinda it. You know, so it's like, you know, it's like a mounted gun, and it's nice, it's definitely interesting, you know, to see, but at the end of the day, it's just a gimmick with the level editor. It's not something that's, like, really too interesting and not really in the full-fledged level. You know, it'd be much better if this was like a full-fledged level and this was part of it, as opposed to just a test level devoted to it, but you're never going to see it outside of this test level. Which would kind of stink, because who's going to normally want to bother with the test level, while you might want to bother with the level you can actually, you know, complete normally. So anyway, that in mind. Thank you all for watching, people. It's been an adventure, and I shall see you all next time.